Yeah, okay, you turned in just a little bit, I think. There you go. Give yourself just a little bit more longer downwind here than we did last time. Actually, you went right over the little jail there, so that's probably about right. Don't speed up. Don't speed up.
Traffic, Cessna 1158 Quebec, right base for runway 25, Wisconsin.
Alright, well, just for a second. Take a good look around and look at that departure and when you make that turn. Alright, start evaluating our glide slope. How do we look?
Looks okay to me. I'm just a little bit slow up here. About 70.
You're about right where you want to be. We'll put in 1 flap sound.
Aircraft is City of Robert Lewis and it's helicopter 901 Charlie Michael life flight approximately 14 miles to the west of Lewiston to the hospital. Anybody in
you're getting a little steep, so go ahead. Here you go, bring your power back. So we want to manage this this glide slope early because we don't want to have to be pointing that nose on getting fast. So you're still getting fast, so bring the power back, bring the nose up a little bit. There you go. Power back, dude. You're getting steep. All the way off. Bring it all the way to idle. There you go. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Don't let that nose fall. Okay, now. Alright, just hold what you got. Hold what you got. That nose down. I got the controls.
You have the controls.
You know what? Let's just do a roll up.
Sorry, I don't know what I was doing wrong there, but it just...
You were getting slow and we were way high.
Okay, gotcha.
You're just having trouble with that transition from crab to flip.
Got it.
Tip not available.
Alright, there you go.
Okay, I have the controls.
Yeah, I think you were pulling back and I'm like, hey, you're getting slow out here. You were down to about 60.
Okay, got it.
And we were still probably about a wingspan above the runway.
Okay, understood.
So we flared just a little high on that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? We got to work that glide slope because what we don't want to do is be at 80. You know, we want to be, 70, 71, 72, right around there on final.
Yep.
Right, same thing. Let's get that speed under control early on final. Let's keep ourselves nice and you got a little bit steep on both of those later in the final phase. So try and keep that glide slope steady. It's a little bit hard because our ground speed is actually changing based on the wind, so it seems like our glide slope is constantly changing, which it is.
Got it. Excuse me. Wisconsin traffic, Cessna 1158 Quebec, right base for runway 25, Wisconsin. One way. I feel like I got low and fast.
You're fast. I think you're okay. Altitude-wise. Alright, so slowing this thing down. 80's a little bit too fast here. You put the rest of your put 20 degrees flaps in, and then just work to get back to 70. Alright, that's 65. So, there you go.
I feel like well, I guess that's good.
Hey, you're way too fast, so let's get this thing under control. There you go. I'm exaggerating, so 76 isn't way too fast, but it is a little high. There you go for where you want to be. Alright, this looks good. Hold what you got. Nice and smooth. There's a 70 knot attitude. Let's hold that.
A little bit low, I guess.
You're fine. So where you want to be. Alright, there you go. Alright, bring the throttle slowly to idle. Don't flare yet. Hold what you got. Throttle to idle. Throttle to idle. There you go. Alright, there you go. Hold what you got. There you go. right wing down. Keep the elevator, keep the aileron in, all the way over.
Tip not available.
Much better approach on that time.
Yeah, that helps.
It's for some reason, I think it's it must be the crab to slip because you're flaring high, and like you took a long time to get that throttle off.
Yeah, I was pulling on it, and
it would have been okay if
then
you
I suddenly pulled it, right?
it would have been okay if you had flared where you did and you brought the throttle to idle, but what you did is you flared and you left the throttle in there, and so we basically didn't descend, and we just kept decelerating. So.
And then I just yanked the throttle out too fast, or was?
Yeah, after I said, all right, reduce throttle, or what did I say? Back. What?
Yeah, reduce throttle.
I think whatever. When I said, okay, pull the throttle back. After like the 10th time, I think it went in, and then you came all the way back.
Do you want a back taxi or a taxi on the?
You better, just because it's getting a little bit later, somebody may be trying to come in here.
All right.
So, yeah, I mean, not too bad. It was a really nice approach, much nicer approach than the two previous ones. But it's just when you got in there, you had that throttle, we left that throttle in just a little bit too much, and then when you brought that throttle back, it's like, I wasn't sure if we'd lost or we had a gust that just lost us, one of the problems we have, on a nice calm day, it's easy for me because if you bring the throttle back abruptly like that and there's no other changes outside, well, that's okay. I can probably fight with this. I can probably fix a sync rate with elevator. But if we have a gust and we lose that at the same time, then I'm fighting. All right, now don't encroach on the runway. Looks like you. Yeah, okay, that did all right. A little bit longer final.
You say you want a little bit longer final?
Just a little bit more.
Okay.
Because right about there, I guess.
Trying to keep it in trim. Wiscasset traffic, Cessna 1158 Quebec, right base for runway 25 Wiscasset. I got the tailwind on this leg of it.
It's a little fast on this leg. Flaps 20 here, maybe. And now you're getting a little steeper, so you may want to bring the throttle back just a smidge. So you're still a little steep here, so bring the throttle back a little more.
A little more, or?
I think about it there. Let's just see what happens. There you go. So set up your crab. Just keep it frozen right at 70. Right at 70, all the way down. Very good. Let's just bring back about 25 RPM. Reduce it 20. There you go. Keep your crab in. Keep your crab in. Keep your crab in. All right, that's all right. Just fly it. There you go. Alright, now slowly bring the throttle back. Don't flare yet. Slowly bring the throttle back. Hold what you got. Left rudder. Alright, that's alright. That's alright. Hold what you got. Hold. No wind out there today. Exciting. Hey, that proves my point though, doesn't it? If you have the stall horn on and you land on the mains, you can land on this thing pretty damn hard.
Yeah. That was a pretty hard landing.
That's what we call in the helicopter world, probably spread the skids just a little bit, but not too bad. So you were on center line. You had to, you kind of started to take that wind correction out early.
Yeah.
But not too bad. You were like stuck between a forward slip and a crab. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Okay.
But our nose was still pointed over here. You had right wing down, our nose pointed here, and I was like, hey, left rudder. And because you kind of want to straighten it out. And you did.
Yeah.
Just, that nanosecond before touchdown. And you did, and it was fine. Because if we'd have been, with that hard of a landing, if we'd have been angled a little bit,
you really could tweak something. Huh?
You put a little stress on it. But it's but not bad.